Hi, I'm Judith Monroe. This is my studio, and it's time for some art journaling. So, in my last video, I started this page spread, and I put down the background, and I added some gesso and some watercolor, and I coated this in matte gel medium. And so today I'm going to transfer this image onto this journal page. And to do that, first I'm going to tear the excess paper off, and I'm going to soak this in water here, and it's gonna get wet and soak. I'm gonna peel the paper off of the back of it and put the extra paper, the paper from the back, in here, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a time lapse for that because it can be a slow process. This is the first time I've done this since I've injured my hand, and it's just feeling a little bit more, a little slower and more awkward. I also spilled a little bit of water, so I'm just soaking that up there. The next thing I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to take this out of the water, and this is the back side of the image, and I'm going to dry this. And now I'm just going to coat, so you can see this is the other side of it, which we can't see now. This is the back side, and I'm gonna actually coat this with more matte gel medium and then adhere it onto this page. Look at that. It's something you can see is that these images always stretch slightly, and so they'll always cover more, they'll cover more territory than they seem like they would at first. And when I'm working on a panel, and being very intentional about where I'm going to want something and how big I'm going to want it, I will plan for that. So I will adjust the size of my image that I'm printing so that it will come out the size that I want it. Alright, so I've coated a little bit of matte gel medium on there, and I'm going to let some of this go on to the next page. That will be interesting for the next page as well. So now I'm just using the brush for the beginning here, and I'm gonna get all of the bubbles out. And so there's no air bubbles, there's no extra pockets of the gel medium. And all the way on the edge fish mouths. They're gonna come over on this side here. So you can see that at this point it is opaque and it's wet, and I could do some things on top of it at the moment, but just like when I started this page, I decided I was going to take myself through the same kind of process as I would for the rest of my art practice, and even in my journal. If I'm doing this kind of thing, now I'm going to walk away. I did put, this is some wax paper that I put here so I don't glue my pages together, but now I'm going to walk away from this and do something else in my studio, and probably come back to this tomorrow. It has actually been 2 days since that I let this dry. I could have easily done this yesterday, but it was a busy day. So you can see now how we see the photograph and we see the things behind it coming through, and it's pretty wonderful. This is what I love about this. And we see our little fish noses here that will that'll start my next page, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. And this did its job. Nothing's stuck. Like to keep that in the back. So the next thing that I want to do is just add a little bit more to this, and a lot of times I will start with some colored pencil on the photograph, and I don't know how much I'll do because this hand is not super is still in pain. I still have problems with my hand from my injury, but part of why I'm doing this is to kind of get myself back into it. So this isn't too bad. It's good for a little exercise. Another thing I like to do is use stencils for creating visual texture. And I have stencils that I've purchased. I've also made a couple, but I don't have little ones handy. And kind of feeling drawn to this. And this try this, see how this paint pen works with this. Oh, but before I do that, I was gonna incorporate a couple of these. I mean, I got them, so how to messy it is. This may be all I do on this. Certainly for now, this is it. You never know when I'll come back and decide to add something. Thanks for joining me for another session of art journaling. Until next time, subscribe, like, and comment. Thanks.